Hey, I'm Grant from GKB, and that's Kyle.
Hey.
Today we're going to talk about Genesis 9:6. 9:6. Here we go. Let's see. This is 9:6.
Yeah.
Get to 9. Yeah, no, and I the one who picked that verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Who sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for the image of God made he man. Okay, what I think that means is, like, you know how people are killing people nowadays?
Yeah.
Well, you know, what I think that means is, like, you should have a punishment for that, and then you might not get your punishment now. You might think you're all slick, and you might get away now, but, like, in the end, you're gonna get your punishment. Now, God's gonna forgive you, but you still gonna get a punishment for it. It's like, you know how you lie to your parents, like, you say, oh, no, I didn't do that. She did it? Like your sister or something? Well, I did that once, and it bit me back in the butt one day. It's kind of like that. Like, if you lie, you get a punishment for it. And it's like, everything you do wrong, you're gonna get punished for it in the end. So I thought I was, like, you know, slick. I could get through it. It's like when your mom tells you not to take a soda in your room, you put it in your pocket and you try to sneak away. It's like they have x-ray vision eyes, they gonna see it. Well, and, let's see, at verse 7, and you be fruitful and multiple, bring forth something in the earth, and multiply something. Okay, what I think that means is, like, you know, make more kids. You know, this world is so big. Our population is like 7 billion now.
Yeah.
We can keep going. Keep going. That doesn't mean have sex 24/7. That means once you're married and you really, really love that person, go ahead, give it a shot. But it's like, man, I hear people at school talk about it like, oh man, I'm gonna get when I'm 16, I'm gonna go, you know, get a girl pregnant. And I'm sitting there like, man, you know, that's kind of wrong. It says in the Bible, you know, wait until you're married and find the person you love, because once you like, you know, have sex with a girl, she's gonna feel a connection, and once you leave her, like, you're scar her for life. That's gonna hurt her feelings. That's gonna mess her whole life up, because she thinks that you love her, and you're just like doing it for the heck of it. And it's like, you're going to go find a wife, and, like, she's going to be there sitting like, why would you do that to me? It's like, and then you're like, you know, you're grown, so you're going to feel guilty. If you don't want to feel guilty, then don't do it. It's like, he told Noah to be fruitful and multiply, you know, after the flood, because there was no humans. I repeat, everyone got wiped out because they made God angry. That shows you how powerful he is. But then he gave you the rainbow to show you that never going to do that again. Well, in the end, he's going to do that, but he's going to bring his people up first. And it's like they say, people are, like, you know, it says in Revelations. Did I get it right this time?
Yeah, Revelations.
Good, I got it right. Well, it says that people are going to imitate him and be like, oh man, hey man, I'm God, go follow me. I'm going to be like, when that day comes, I'm like, no, you can forget that. And when I see a man come out of the clouds shouting, hey, Grant, you know, it's time to go, let's go. I'm gonna be like, okay, because he came out of the clouds. It says in Revelations, he's going to come out of the clouds, ride down on a cloud, like, gracefully. It's going to be, like, the most amazing thing you've ever seen. And it's like, I've had lots of people ask me, like me, Brian, and he goes, when he was, like, dead for 3 days, where did he go? Well, he went to hell for 3 days, and hell is nothing but torture. Nothing but pain and torture and all of that. And my friend Brian was like, man, I bet he went through a lot. And I said, you know why he went through a lot? He asked me why. I was like, because he loved us. And we and him got to start talking, and he was like, you know, I really would, if I had a son and I knew it would help people, it'd kind of be like an even thing, like a 50-50, I don't want to do it and I do want to do it. Well, it's like, I mean, God did it. And, like, he loved his son more, like, he loved his son as much as he loved us. He put him down here to die for our sins. And it's like, people take that for granted, like, okay. Like, some people out there are like, no, there's not a God. And it's like, okay. You really think that we came from apes? And it's like, yeah, man, I believe in that.
If that's true, why are there still apes?
Yeah, if that's true, then why are there still apes out here? And it's like, it's so stupid because, like, really, we have no features from an ape whatsoever. They might be intelligent and stuff, they ain't as smart as we are. And, like, when I was getting baptized, this is actually kind of like proof. Like, if you ever watched the book, Heaven's for Real, while I was watching on YouTube the interview they did with him, like, a couple years after. Well, he was about, like, 9, he was like, man, I went to heaven. And it was great, and I was like, man, he looked like an angel. And it was Jesus, and Jesus asked him. No, I don't know, it was like something like that, and then he saw his dad's granddad when his dad never talked about his great-granddad ever, and he knew his name. It was kind of amazing, and like, when I got baptized, I heard God come in, I heard someone knocking on my heart, and I was like, yeah, God, you can come in, because he asked me, do you really accept me as your Savior? And I was like, yes, and he came in my heart. You know, when I do wrong things, I hear there's two voices in my head. There's one saying, do the wrong thing, and there's one saying, do the right thing, do what Jesus would do. And it's like sometimes our temptation, you know, will make us do the wrong thing, but that's man. We can help it, but sometimes it's too strong. It's like adultery and lust. There's two type of men. One person who said they've never lust, and there's one that said they've stopped lusting. There's two type of men that lie. Just like my granddad told me. We'll have more videos tomorrow. Blake's not here. I don't think he's going to be here a lot. We're going to get him one of the videos soon.
Because he's in middle school and doesn't get home till later.
Yeah, but like next year, after the school year, we'll all be getting off at the same time. So then he'll be in our videos. I'm gonna close this off in prayer. God, thank you for this day. Thank you for, like, you know, talking to me, telling me which way to take. Thank you for being there. Amen.
Let me look on my phone.